Hello everyone, it's Pat at Beads and Plenty More, and today I'm going to talk about making this bracelet that I'm wearing here. It's a bangle bracelet, so it comes on and off very easily, and you can shape it to your wrist because it's soft. Just give it a squeeze like that and it fits in really nicely. Now I've used some beads on this one for decorating, but I've got another one here that has just plain and no beads on it, and it also looks quite nice. Just kind of curly cues and lots of fun. So let's get started. I'm going to talk about the wire, my favorite medium. I'm working in 12 gauge aluminum wire, and I'm going to use the silver again because I find it's the most easy to match everything with, but it comes in lots of colors. So here's a sampling of the colors. It comes in like a bronze and a copper and a gold. That's the bright colors, and then it comes in black and purple and turquoise and even more. Orange, which is new, pink, and Christmas red and green. Okay, so let's get started. I like to keep the wire on the spool so that you can work as much as you need or as little as you need, which helps to save your wire. Okay, so the only pliers I need are round nose and cutters. So you'd want to start with making a flush cut on the end of this wire to make sure that we've got a really nice end here for turning. And I use the round nose pliers to start by making a nice curve. And see how nice and soft this is? So it's really easy to work with, easy on the hands. So just get it into a bit of a curve like that. And then after that, it's primarily, I use my fingers and we wrap into some nice circular designs like that. And then if you want to change the direction, you just turn like that. And we can make curves that way now. Make a nice little U shape there. And continue with our circles. Cross over once in a while to get a loop like that, and get another loop down here. So just making something that's quite pretty to the eye, just very contemporary, very freeform. So I'm going to make another curve, and that one I'm going to tip this way. So as you can see, you can manipulate it any direction or shape that you're happy with, and get your width, keep your whatever width you're looking for. Like I was showing with this one, I made it a little bit wider than the blue one without any beads. I made it quite a bit narrower. So here we go. Just keep on wrapping into nice decorative loops until we get enough length. And so then after you get that done, you're going to shape it into what you think that, I always push it in a little bit to get it a little bit smaller so that it will sit nicer before I cut off the other end. Because once we cut the wire, then that's kind of the limit of what we can make. And of course the sizing can be in and out a little bit depending on who's wearing it too, which is really handy. Again, just keep on making nice loops and shapes of that nature until we get enough length. And I'm going to just turn so that we go the other way now to get a little bit of variety here. Maybe make one a bit bigger because I've got a bigger one at the end. There we are. So then we want to just check your length as you're going and press into the wrist so that we can see how it fits. And maybe I like to compress it a little bit because sometimes it's a little bit too open. So once I get to this point, I'm getting close to having enough length. So I will cut the other end. A nice flush cut again. And so then I'm going to work from this end back so that I can do that nice curve on the end, like that. around, similar to the other end. You don't have to have both ends exactly the same, but just working backwards this way now. It's so nice to work with this wire because it is so flexible. And if you use the silver, you can hammer it. Some of the colors, you might lose some color by hammering. But again, that's okay too because it works in with the design. So just press this in a little bit so that we get some compacting in to make sure that the length is going to work. Now this also would work very well as a base for flowers. If you have a floral bracelet, you could add flowers into the loops on here. So see how quick that is to make up with the bangle style. And then what I did on this one, I used 26 gauge wire to attach the beads. And what I did was wrap one side, go across the bead, and wrap on the other side. So for this one, I've chosen some black and crystal beads to go on the silver wire. So I will attach some of those, and I'll show you a picture when I finish. Thanks for watching.